Hi guys and welcome to my latest video. This is going to be my latest haul video from the boot fair visited just this morning. Actually went to a couple. Obviously at this time of year boot fairs are becoming quite thin on the ground, and I'm visiting a couple of hard ground ones, so it's taking me about an hour and a half to get round everything, which is quite a lot of driving, an hour and a half's worth of driving, but that is out there to two boot fairs and back, so it's not too bad, an hour and a half worth of driving considering the stuff I'm about to show you guys. So pretty happy with the stuff I've picked up today. I'm going to start off with my, now it seems almost obligatory, CD player. I have picked up this. I don't know what I've done there. Is everything okay? Hi. That's fine. Having a bit of a encoding issue here. Shouldn't be too much. Is there anything else running that shouldn't be running? Nah, it should be okay. High encoding CPU usage. Well, we'll just try it and see how it works out. So it almost seems I'm picking these up weekly, and this is my latest one. This is actually the best one I found yet. This is a Sony CD player. This is the CD Walkman DNE 700. Now this is one of the first CD players. This is when they started to go to MP3 CDs and 8-track CDs, which is what Sony were pushing. So they'd kind of convert, they'd supply you with software which would allow you to convert your music and create 8-track CDs, and store lots of songs on them and play them. So their version of an MP3 CD basically. So very nice condition, as you can see. This one actually comes with a really fancy inline remote, and it also comes with its own charger. So this is one of the most complete CD players, and it even came with this case, but that's not the actual case for the player. Now this I picked up for £1, which is great for me because I just sold my previous CD player that I picked up last week, just today actually, for 20 quid, so I'm pretty happy with this. So that was one of my first buys. So again guys, if you see CD players, especially Sony ones, Panasonic ones, brands that you recognize, but especially Sony ones, pick them up. People don't tend to value them for some reason, so that's the first thing I'd like to show you. Second thing, I've got a nice little Game Boy here, missing its front screen. Picked this up for £1. It works absolutely fine. It does need a bit of a tap sometimes when you switch it on. It's not always likely to power on. It's powered on this time. It does work. I've tried a few games in there. It works absolutely fine. For £1, you can't go wrong. Even if I sell it as faulty, I mean, I might actually open it up and see if I can fix it. It might just need a bit of cleaning up and a bit of just putting it back together cleanly, and it'll probably work better. But if I don't decide to do that, I can still sell it for spares, and for £1 I'll still make decent profit on that. Another thing I don't mind picking up, this is a PS1 controller. Pick this up for £1 as well. These sell, I mean, it's not massive profit. You'll get about £7-8 depending. You can get up to £10 if you're patient for one of these. And this is in good condition, this PlayStation controller, because the actual analog sticks don't look like they've been mauled or anything like that. So they're in good condition. So I could probably get close to a tenner for that. That'll be awesome. And I paid £1 for those, so that's another thing. I also got a Nintendo Wii today, which is quite cool. I haven't got it here with me. It's actually in the room, but this is the stick that it came with. It came with all the cables that you'd expect, like the sensor bar, the AC adapter, and this one actually also came with a copy of Guitar Hero World Tour, and a Wii guitar as well, Guitar Hero guitar, and I paid £7 for the Wii and that. Now, bearing in mind, if you guys have watched Nick Hill videos, etc., these are very sellable. You can break the console up and sell it on its own, sell the accessories on its own, so you can get like about 18 quid for the console. You can get about 10 quid for the accessories like the power adapter, etc., and obviously Guitar Hero on its own. I haven't checked out what that's worth yet, but for £7 I knew I was not going to lose out. And it even actually comes with one of these charging docks. That was just in the bag, so move that out of the way. So pretty cool stuff so far. I also, this is something I'm quite interested about. I paid £2 for this lot here, and these are really ancient Philips stereo cassette players. Now, I've seen one of these on sale for about 33 quid or something like that, and I'm not sure if that's going to be achievable. But I spent 2 quid and I got all of these, so I might even sell them as like a collector's a job lot for a collector or something. So I actually got two of those, and then I've got another one here which looks pretty funky, which is called the Skyway, but unfortunately it's missing the back cover. That's going to massively affect the value of it if it does have any value. But 2 quid for all these. Anything vintage that's portable and cassette, I urge you to pick up as long as it's a decent brand. So for example, these are made in Austria. This one's made in Japan, this little one. So these old school cassette players by quality brands. So by quality brands, I mean obviously Sony, I mean Panasonic, I mean Philips, I mean Iowa, things like that. But decent quality vintage stuff. Don't bother with things like Matsui, because you might see a lot of Matsui stuff. Matsui is basically the brand that was used by the Dixon store group. So if you see a Matsui cassette player, probably not worth your time to pick up. But you know, there you go. Also got one of these Thomas Tank Engine train carry case. It's in pretty good condition. Something I've learnt to notice on these, because of the one I picked up previously, is the plastic can get distressed. It doesn't seem to affect the latch mechanism, but obviously when it's opening and closing, the plastic does show signs of like distress, like, you know, when it kind of has like a white mark appearing in the plastic where it's been opened and closed. And now I paid more than I would like to. I paid £5 for this. She wouldn't go any lower, the lady that was selling this, but £5 is still a good buy, because you can get about 15 to 20 for these on eBay. So that's not bad. Now here's something I'm not 100% was a smart buy, but it probably will be. I picked up this box of old school 1983 He-Man figures. Now, He-Man, sorry, 18 figures. Now, I've seen these go for as little as like 4 quid each, but I've seen them go for as much as 10 quid each and £15 each, depending on how long you're prepared to wait, I guess. It's got all 4 of the characters, but more importantly, it seems to have all of the accessories. Now, with the accessories, like the machine guns, you've got a pump action shotgun, you've got like an AK, you got like a long range rifle, you got a belt with a gun on it as well. Now, with the accessories, I've seen figures on their own go for about 15 quid each. So I'm hoping with the whole lot, and I've actually seen like a group of 4 of these sell for 40 quid by it now. So you've got to be patient, I'm guessing. And with the actual accessories, I'm hoping I'll get more. So you can see Face there. There's Face, by the way, guys, from the A-Team. Awesome. Got Murdoch. He doesn't have his tiger leather jacket, which is a shame, but you can see he's got a little belt on there as well. Mr. T, B.A. Baracus, got his belt on as well. And here is Hannibal. Awesome. So, I mean, the guy originally wanted 35 quid, which I knew was an instant no for me, just because it's a lot of money, to be honest, to spend on 4 figures, no matter what they are. You know, but I managed to get it down to 20 in the end, so I paid 20 quid for these 4, so 5 each. Considering they come with all the bits and pieces, I'm hoping I will make a decent amount. Because I've got all the belts, backpacks, I might stick them on together, I might do them separately, I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking if I did put them on all together, I could probably ask maybe £45–50, considering I've seen them sell for 40 in a group, or I could go for the long haul and maybe put them up at £15 per figure and let people buy them individually. That might speed things up a little, but it was one I was a little bit unsure about, because it's not a surefire purchase. You know, when you go to the boot fair, you want to make sure, you know, you get used to spending £1, £2, that kind of thing, and it's a bit worrying when you're asked to spend more than that sometimes, I find. Another nice purchase. This is actually £4. This cost me. It is a Tech Decks setup. So you've got like a carry case which turns into like a little skate park with a ramps and things like that. I also got some stairs with it, and a couple of other bits in there as well. I think I've got like another like half pipe or something, so that's not bad. I got all of that for £4. hopefully that should get decent returns. The tech deck stuff is always worth picking up, and again on Nick Hill's videos, he recently picked up a big box of the stuff and he sold it for a decent amount, so I'm hoping from £4 I'll do okay with that. Now another decent set of bits that I picked up, this is probably thanks to Joe Crispine, trainers. I've started to foray into trainers. I'm not a pro, so I might make some mistakes along the way, so have to bear with me. But I thought for £4 these Nikes, they're clean. They need a bit of a clean at the front, but they're pretty clean. And these are Stefan Janoski skateboarding Nikes, so like casual wear skateboard shoes. You can see the soles are in very good condition. Like the tread on the soles is brilliant. The rims are pretty nice. They'll be easy to clean. They're pretty clean anyway, to be honest. But £4 for those, I was really happy with that. Also, these probably need to go in the wash because I've noticed there's a little white mark on that shoe there. But very good condition. Vans, picked these up for £2. So quite happy with those. Those are like lady size. And the thing that I'm probably most happy about. Oh, here we go. I picked these up for £4 just as I was leaving. It was the last thing I picked up. I saw a lady had these out. She asked for 5. I offered 3. She accepted 4. She was like, "I'll do it for £4." I liked them because obviously they reminded me of Bruce Lee and Kill Bill, and these are the Asics. What are they called again? The Onitsuka Tigers. So Onitsuka Tiger trainers, and I'm glad I picked them up. I picked them up for £4. They're in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of wear to the tread on the soles there, but you know, negligible. They're still in very good condition. The actual shoes are in good condition. And what size are these? Let's have a look. They are a US 9, so a UK 8. Which is a decent size as well. And I've actually had a look on YouTube, and these are not on YouTube, on eBay, and these are actually quite valuable. They go for between, depending on the condition, I think I could easily get 25 to 40, maybe a bit more even. I don't know, 20, but I'll be looking to get around 40 maybe for those. They look pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with those. And that's pretty much the lot of it. I did also pick up a little Spider-Man keyboard, but it's too far away, box for 50p, which is nice. It's a little Spider-Man Spider-Sense keyboard. But yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, boot fairs are winding down, but it shows that it's still worth getting out there. I almost didn't go out today because I was being a bit lazy, but definitely get out there, have a look, and take advantage of what's available. And you know, I suppose one of the best things about making videos on YouTube and sharing them with other UK resellers is you get educated. You get educated on what else is available to sell. You get educated on other opportunities that you may not have seen. I mean, when I first went to boot fairs just on a purely kind of fun level, when I used to just enjoy getting out for some fresh air, I would pretty much only pick up something if it really interested me gaming wise, and if I did that now, most days I would come home with nothing. Admittedly, today I managed to pick up a Game Boy, a PlayStation controller and a Wii, but that on its own is obviously not really going to get me a great deal of profit, whereas the trainers, the CD player, the tech decks, the toys, keeping an eye out on all these other options is definitely worthwhile. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and a comment to say you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. If conversely, if you didn't enjoy the video, leave a thumbs down and obviously leave me any feedback on what you didn't enjoy and what you'd like to see done better next time. I'm always open to hear suggestions. And also, just quickly mention it, I haven't mentioned it in any other video. I might do a specific video for it, but I recently got over 1 million views on my YouTube channel and I've got over 2,000 subs, so I'm pretty happy. So a big thank you, a big pat on the back to myself and to everyone that's obviously subscribed and watched my videos. Anyway guys, catch you next time and thanks for watching.